My name is Miguel Gandelman, and I'm the music director of The Masked Singer.
And act.
Here we go.
Masked Singer, make some noise! Wow!
The music director is responsible for everything music.
We're just going to run the music for the first 20 seconds.
From all the performances on stage, pre, post intros, outros, and I'm also in there making sure that the mix is correct. Any musical things that happen, I'm responsible for it.
So what y'all got? What is it?
You want to hear it?
Yeah, just...
Like a river, shut your mouth and run me, hurt me like a river.
Music is my life, man. I come from a family of musicians. I'm a fourth generation. My grandparents, uncles, cousins. It's one of those things I feel like I was put on this earth to do.
You guys gotta be as excited as I am, right?
I'm so excited because both Robin and I had the pleasure of actually performing this season. And since we got to perform, I got to work with Miguel, and his job is so important because this show is built around music, and great performance.
We got to go through the music and chop it up, and you know, that's what I do for a living, so him and I definitely speak the same language.
Well, the name of the show says it. The show is about singers who are masked, and we're trying to guess who that singer is. So music is the main element with these costumes. These are the two main elements that make our show the show that we have.
No, he can't read a mind, poker face.
All of the people that come to us, they are celebrities, from athletes to Grammy Award-winning singers, the comedians. Comedians are just so with everything, you know, that it was actually so many options of who Baby's gonna be.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. There are brothers in this family.
Tonight, I'm going to sing just the perfect song. I don't want to sing some song that's just sitting there.
When he talked into the little baby voice with a British accent, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, man, this is amazing. Whatever you want to do it.
Yes, I do remember Miguel. He owes me $35.
Yabba dabba do!
You just want to have fun. And to me, I think that's most exemplified in people who aren't recording artists.
I was so nervous, and I go, what am I this nervous for? I'm dressed as a hamster. You get into it. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had.
You can talk to all singers who have come out of the show. It is transformative.
And they're having more fun than anybody.
As a celebrity, as a human being who's known, who walks around and goes to 7-Eleven and everybody knows who you are, as soon as you take your identity away, which is what Masked Singer does, we put a mask on you, it's a big spin for them.
To me, there's always that kind of duality of, are they singers or are they entertainers?
We've had all sorts of singing abilities, and some of the athletes that come in, they absolutely have this incredible talent for music.
He can sing. He can sing him a jig.
Like Octopus. Who would have known that Octopus already had some kind of background in music, and he had done, you know, church choir when he was a kid. You know, when he came in, it was just like, oh my God, this is great. This is a lot of fun.
Singing and practicing, that was a lot of fun. I didn't know that some of the drills that, you know, we have to do to warm up our voice was... I'm like, wow, this seems such like a baby thing to do, but it really helped me while I was singing.
Let's go.
We've also had people who don't have too much experience with rhythm, with time, with pitch, you know, and me and the team of our vocal coaches and producers, we do the best that we can to make them as comfortable as they can be, and so they can have the most glorious time that they can.
Working with Miguel was amazing. He was always there for me when I needed, always there to give me, you know, great feedback and help me really knock this out of the park.
Anything that we can do to help them have a better performance, all of us, the whole team, we're always here for the singers and, you know, try to uplift as much as we can because it is supposed to be a joyous experience for all of us.
You think you can sing when you're in the car or in the shower, but Miguel breaks down the personality of a song, and he really helps me with my breathing.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show.
You think you jamming when you car karaoke, but you get on that stage and with this costume, it's a whole nother thing.
One of the first things I noticed on the show was how incredible Miguel is at creating the music.
Ain't got no tears in my body, boy. I ran out, but I like it. I like it.
His music is spectacular. I mean, he's putting together these songs so quickly, and then in the background, making it with a live band. I feel like they want everyone to sound good. It doesn't have that competitive, like wanting people to lose kind of feeling. It's much more about how can we make an amazing show, which I love that kind of mentality.
I also do love working with singers who are not the best, but just have the greatest time, to the point where it's not even musical anymore. It just becomes a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, sing.
You might been hurt, babe. Ain't no lie.
With all of these seasons that we've had and everything that we've learned from the acoustics of the mask and how to make it better, our team does such an amazing job to get rid of that domey sound that you get with the really domey ones. And where do they put their microphones?
It just, you get a fuller sound and a bigger sound if you're able to do it over the mix.
Notice this time.
Yeah.
How much padding, how much not padding. And some masks don't have the physicality to be able to bring a microphone around. So we have to use those headset microphones. I call them the Madonna microphones. They really do an amazing job. And we work hand in hand with the audio team to make sure that everything's proper. And I would love to say that by season 6, we are kind of kicking butt.
All of these brothers hating to have you with me. All of this is to say you're mad committed. Will to anybody you had and pretty. All of this body on the best singer.
The most frequent question I get on this show is, are they singing live? Yes, they are. Every single one of the singers sing live. That's what makes our show so fun and so real. Those are real performances with real singers in there. Well, real celebrities. With heart. It was really, really surprising when I heard her singing La Vie en Rose. It literally sounded like a record. From the first time she stepped on stage, the whole production, everybody stopped, and they actually came to me to say, is this pre-recorded? And I said, no, this is her. It's coming from her mouth. Typical day would be meeting with the singers in the morning. That's the first thing that we do. Start talking about the arrangement.
This is really just for you to work out the song, any little kinks, you know, any little details we talked about before.
Do you want that as your pitch reference up top of the song? That's the first time that they get to sing with the mask on, and the audio team gets to hear for the first time what it sounds like inside of the mask.
It's been a long time since I was in the studio actually recording material, so working with Miguel and the other professionals was really a treat for me that took me back.
Open up the champagne, pop! It's my house, come on, turn it up.
Mallard was in the room with me rehearsing before getting to the stage, and he wanted to put his mask on, and his mask was just so tall that it was hitting the ceiling.
I couldn't stand up, so I actually got out on my knees and put the mask on because I wanted to feel what that felt like.
I look over, and this guy's on his knees doing all his choreography and singing on the floor on top of these pillows, you know, just making sure that he's comfortable. My God, this is the show that I work in.
Yeah.
Our singers do have a lot of say, a huge say in the songs that they're gonna do.
How do you feel here? You good? Yeah.
When I have that first meeting with them, one of the very important questions that I ask them is, what kind of stuff do you feel? What do you want to do? Like, you never know what you're gonna get with Jester. He is a lot of fun, a Malubian, as he would call himself.
Any opportunity that comes my way that seems to be extremely difficult and perceived as, oh, shouldn't be doing that kind of thing, well, I'm all for it.
Jester, you know, he's like a historic guy inside of music, so he was very careful because he didn't want to give his persona away off the first song.
Take the chance. Don't limit yourself. I don't like categories. I don't like people to box things in.
Sorrow, I sing trouble down my pain.
touched many different colors just to make sure that we were throwing people, just to make sure that people weren't on the scent of who he is, as he's such a iconic person.
Song choice has been very difficult. It's actually so far our biggest challenge. There's a difference between like a great song and a great song for you, especially when it comes to love songs.
Miguel, you rock. You are awesome. Thank you.
You know, my personal experience with every single one of the singers is a personal experience. It's Miguel and the singer, and I really cherish every single one of those experiences that I have. You know, from Broccoli to Sun to everybody that I've worked with on the show, it's always been really, 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 really special.
Anything for you. Anything for you. Thank you, man.
To be able to be a musician and to be able to have a career within music, it's not an easy thing. I'm just very grateful to be able to do what I do at the level that I do.